2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No.
Welcome to G5Jefftv. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. Big shout out to the sponsors of the channel. My boy Fast Classic. His mixtape is in the description box. It is absolutely free. Definitely give him a download, give him a listen. And my boy Matt. Definitely check his apparel out on IG at We All From. Now I've been getting notification after notification after notification. And it's been video after video after video talking about how Tevin Farmer lost out on $2 million. Tevin Farmer lost out on $2 million because of Eddie Hearn. Tevin Farmer shouldn't have turned down no $2 million. Tevin Farmer overplayed his hand when it comes down to the Tank Davis situation. That's been the narrative I've been hearing from yesterday to today. And then I also seen a video that said Tevin Farmer was lying about fighting JoJo Diaz. Matter of fact, let me debunk that first before I get to the meat and the potatoes of the video. Tevin Farmer didn't lie about fighting JoJo Diaz. Let's get that out the way. What actually happened is Tevin Farmer's first option is Tank Davis. JoJo Diaz was the backup plan. It's no different than Tank Davis' first choice is probably Tevin Farmer. Probably Tevin Farmer. And Yorkis Gamboa is his backup plan. Nobody came out and said Tank Davis lied about fighting Gamboa. We all know as boxing fans that Yorkis Gamboa is the backup plan. If it don't work out with Tevin Farmer, Tank will probably fight Gamboa. Things don't work out for Tevin Farmer, then he was supposed to fight JoJo Diaz. Like, those were the backup plans. And to debunk that story in that video, JoJo Diaz put a post up on Instagram saying that he was fighting September 21st and he was one step closer to fighting the champ, Tevin Farmer. If you look in the comment section, Tevin Farmer's the first person to comment. He said, "What are you talking about? Why are you fighting a fight on September 21st when we gave you an open invitation for November? Why are you fighting an eliminator fight when I gave you the open invitation to fight in November?" No response to that from JoJo Diaz or whoever's controlling his account. That debunks that right there on the spot. So we gonna take that, we gonna put that to the side. If y'all don't believe me, go look at JoJo Diaz's page. Look at his post saying he fighting on September 21st and look at the Tevin Farmer comment underneath. We debunked that. We're going to put that to the side. Now, for the people that say that Tevin Farmer's a fool for turning down $2 million, he overplayed his hand. Eddie Hearn calls Tevin Farmer $2 million. That's been the narrative that I've been hearing from yesterday to today. I don't understand why the reporting is one-sided. Did DAZN and Eddie Hearn not offer Tank Davis $5 million? I ain't seen no consistent videos about that. Just like Tevin Farmer was offered $2 million, Tank Davis was offered $5 million. I'm not knocking Tevin Farmer for turning down $2 million, and I'm not knocking Tank Davis for turning down $5 million. You know why? Number one, I don't count the next man pockets, and number two, If an athlete wants to negotiate what they feel they are worth, then it's their obligation and it is their right. And me, as a boxing fan, a media personality, I don't have the right to criticize either one of them for trying to negotiate their worth. And the problem that I have with some of these people that are dropping these videos about how Tevin Farmer's a fool for turning down $2 million is y'all are not consistent in y'all opinion. And let me put this disclaimer out there. I'm not taking no shots at anybody. I'm not taking no shots at anybody. I just want for people to be consistent in their opinion. I heard one video where they said Eddie Hearn cost Tevin Farmer $2 million. Cost him $2 million. The same person that said that is the same person that supported Deontay Wilder turning down $120 million. They even put up a video stating Deontay Wilder didn't turn down $120 million. He turned down DAZN. Same person, same guy. And I rock with him. I rock with his content. Not consistent in the opinion. Tevin Farmer's a fool for turning down $2 million, but Deontay Wilder's not a fool for turning down $120. All right. I heard another video. They said Tevin Farmer was in no position to turn down $2 million. If you look at Tevin Farmer's record, you would think he was some type of a bum if you looked at his record. This is the same person that will tell you that a loss doesn't define a fighter. And if you look throughout history, you know not to look at a person's record and consider them a bum. Or the fact that they don't have an O on their record, that they're some type of bum or lesser of a fighter. It's not the case. Manny Pacquiao got 7 losses. He's one of the GOATs. Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker got losses. One of the GOATs. James Toney, one of the GOATs. Muhammad Ali, possibly the GOAT. Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson. And I'll even get a little deeper. When it come down to it, you really can't look at a guy's resume and say he a bum. Look at Emmanuel Augustus, a.k.a. Emmanuel Burton. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Only a casual boxing fan or a fool will look at a person's record and automatically call him a bum without looking at the tape. So Tevin Farmer's record doesn't matter. You roll the tape, the man can fight. You roll the tape, the man can fight. How are you going to criticize another man for trying to negotiate their worth, what they feel like they're worth? If Tevin Farmer doesn't fight Tank Davis, and let's just say he lost out on $2 million, that $2 million is not paying your fucking bills. It's not paying your fucking mortgage. It's not putting money in your kid's pocket. It's not going towards your generational wealth. That's Tevin Farmer's problem. Just like if Tank Davis don't fight Tevin Farmer and Tank Davis don't ever make $5 million or don't ever fight on a pay-per-view as a headliner, who are we to say that Tank Davis is wrong for negotiating his worth? He might feel like he's worth 5.5. He might feel like he's worth 6. He might feel like he's worth 7. Why are we so quick to criticize fighters that's trying to negotiate their worth? And these are the same people that are Floyd Mayweather diehards. But when Floyd Mayweather was making $100 million, he was throwing guys like Robert Guerrero and Andre Berto $3 mil, $4 mil. And just because it was their biggest payday, it was okay. Like, they couldn't negotiate their worth. Oh, you fighting Floyd Mayweather, you getting $3 million, take it or leave it. You getting a flat rate, take it or leave it. If Robert Guerrero wanted to negotiate his worth and say, hey, I want 4.5 or I'm not taking a fight. If he would have lost the fight, that's Robert Guerrero's fault. Andre Berto, if he'd have did the same thing, fine. But if you look at Floyd Mayweather, when he was Money Mayweather, and he's for all the Floyd Mayweather fans, he's the same person that would offer a person the minimum amount of money. Why? Y'all approve that? Because y'all gave Floyd Mayweather the opportunity to negotiate his worth. Every athlete deserves the opportunity to negotiate their worth. So in the comment section, I'm not trying to hear that shit talking about, oh, well, only certain guys can negotiate their worth. No, that's not true. That's not true. All I'm saying, don't say that Tevin Farmer's a fool for turning down $2 million, but you support Deontay Wilder turning down $120. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't sit up here and say that Tevin Farmer's a fool for turning down $2 million and Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions has never put Tank Davis up against anybody. So what would make you think he would put his guy up against a dangerous guy like Tevin Farmer in a pay-per-view? And let's keep it real on the pay-per-view. They would make more money on regular TV than they would on pay-per-view. That pay-per-view would bomb. Nobody would buy it. Everybody would watch it, but nobody would buy it. I know that. Y'all know that. Moral of this story, don't point at Eddie Hearn and be like it's his fault Tank Davis is not getting $5 million or Tevin Farmer's not getting $2 million. It's not Floyd Mayweather or Mayweather Promotions' fault why Tevin Farmer's not taking $2 million. Allow these athletes to negotiate their worth. Eddie Hearn is not costing nobody no money. Eddie Hearn not the reason why Anthony Joshua got beat by Andy Ruiz. That's the reason why he lost $50 million. And Andy Ruiz messed that situation up. Not Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn ain't put on no gloves and get in the ring and knock out Anthony Joshua. Y'all the same people. When Anthony Joshua was supposed to get $50 million and Deontay Wilder was only offered 12 by Eddie Hearn, y'all said that was bullshit. Deontay Wilder, hold out. You worth more than $12 million. Negotiate your worth. So if Deontay Wilder can do it, why can't Tank Davis do it? Why can't Tevin Farmer do it? Let these guys negotiate their worth. And if they lose out, that's their fault. Their bills they got to worry about. Their kids that they got to worry about. We just media and we just fans. Let these guys handle their business. And if it's meant for these guys to fight, whether it's on regular TV, pay-per-view, or anything like that, then it's going to happen. But if it was up to Tank Davis, and if it was up to Tevin Farmer, and it was no politics involved, you know they both fighting. You know they would fight. This is just another example of boxing politics just working. That's just what it is. But we don't have the right to call any athlete a fool for trying to negotiate their worth. And that's just what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jefftv, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.